I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
It's nice.
Hi friend, welcome back. Did you miss me? Today we are going to talk about relationships, okay? Whether that be a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, relationship with your parents. As I'm getting older, I am learning how to navigate relationships. I'm learning how I navigate relationships. I'm learning how other people navigate. The quality of the relationships that you have in turn reflects the quality of your life. When I was younger, I had certain relationships where now, as I'm older, I could look back and say, okay, that wasn't the greatest. And as I've gotten rid of those people, as I've moved on, as I've grown and evolved as an individual, my life is better. Less problems, less things to worry about, less headaches, less arguments, less negative feeling. Just overall, my life is so much better. This is because of me. This is my relationships with relationships. You know, I understand what is it that I want, what is it that I like. I've realized I'm meeting the same exact people. I'm meeting the people who's on the same wavelength as me. And if you know, that is one of the greatest things, to just have a support system, have people around you who are loving, who are caring, who check on you. It feels so good. Your life is so much more pleasurable when you have people around you who are loving. You feel supported. You feel like they're gonna back you up. If you're going through some shit, they are gonna be like, okay, what's going on? What do you need from me? What can I do to help? That's what I want. That's key. It's good to have a strong foundation. It's good to have people around you where you feel supported. And sometimes you may think you're supported by an individual, or you may think that a relationship is good for you, but it's not. Please don't let your imagination overrule reality.
Child. Anyway, so
you may think it's beneficial, but please do not be fooled, okay? It doesn't take multiple times and instances for someone to show you their cards and say, hey, this is who I am. You need to get it the first go around. Understand, if they wanted to, they would.
I don't know. I just don't think this is like right for me. I don't want to do it.
You shouldn't have to force someone, or you shouldn't have to push someone to do something because that's what you want done for you. If they're not reciprocating your energy, it's time to go. It's time to pack your shit and it's time to leave, or it's time to kick them out. I don't know your whole situation. But anyways, in my adulthood, I'm not forcing you to do anything. If you don't want to do something for me, okay, I'm gonna do it myself. And if I don't want to do something for you and you make me feel like in order for this to work out, I have to do that, oh, I'm leaving. Packing my bags. Taxi! I'm gone. That is so selfish, to want something from someone and they don't want to give it to you, so now you're gaslighting them.
If you don't buy me those shoes that I wanted, you're a bad person.
What the fuck? What? Again, when someone shows you who they are and you're blatantly denying what they're showing you, wake up. Not only is that selfish on your behalf, that's selfish to other. And it's also a form of denial in regard to your true self and that other person's true self. Why deny something that's meant for you? If you're staying in a relationship, again, this could be romantic or platonic, it could be a relationship with a family member. If you're staying in a relationship that is not conducive to who you are as a person, you're smacking yourself in the face. You're beating yourself up. You are basically saying, I'm not worthy enough. I'm not good enough. I don't love myself. You're living in a false reality. This is real life, you know? And let's live in it. Don't be the person who stays in a relationship that's not suited for them due to comfortability, or, yeah, that's it. There's no or. Due to comfortability. Why? Because you fear change? Do you fear the possibility of something better? Do you understand leaving something that's not suited for you? One, you're already on the course to greatness. Two, you have opened yourself up to many possibilities that's to come. You may think like, oh fuck, I've been with this person for 5 years, like 10 years, a month, who cares how long the time is? You're comfortable and it's okay, you know, it's been working out. Like, okay, it's been working out, but do you feel good? Like, do you genuinely feel good? And not some sort of falsified feeling of content, or you have this picture painted in your head of how you want it to go, so rather than seeing the shit for what it really is, you're living in some sort of fucking La La Land, or this is Alice in Wonderland. My friend, use your discernment between your imagination of what this person may be and reality. Is imagination bad? No. It's not bad, but it can be bad. There'll be so many red flags and you don't even see that they're present. And then they'll compile, and then they'll compile, and then they'll compile until it just explodes. And then you're fucked. What are we gonna do when we're fucked? We don't want to miss out on the red flags, and we don't want to get to the point where it's too late. Certain situations, there's no coming back from. Like, once you cross that line, you've crossed that line. For example, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and communication is a problem. They don't know how to express themselves. You speak to them and they're not open to the effort to put forth a resolution. There's restriction in putting forth the effort. That's a red flag. I don't understand what's wrong with people. Why is it so hard to just say I like you? Why is it so fucking hard to be vulnerable? I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not tippy-toeing around the idea of my feelings. If we're vibing, I'm gonna let you know, like, okay, cool, I think we vibe. I'm not gonna try to, yeah, you know, I kind of like hanging around you, or I don't really have nothing to do today, so let's hang out. What the fuck?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
If I like you, oh, shit, I was thinking about you, and you know, how about we hang out today? I'd really enjoy that. That would be really awesome. It's that simple. It's really that simple. We have this idea in our head, like, oh, it's cooler if we, like, don't show our feelings. Why? Why? Who has time for that? Like, time is ticking. What? No one has time for that shit. If you like somebody, just let them know. Like, why play, you know? And then also, oh my God, please understand. There's a difference between infatuation and actually liking someone. Liminence and love. Okay? I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see someone who looks good, and then we meet in person. If I don't know anything about you, I don't fucking like you. Let alone love you. That's love? Love? Why? People get infatuated with somebody, or they think like, oh my God, they look so great in photos and we hung out one time. It takes time to get to know someone. It takes a long time, especially if you want to marry someone and be with them for the rest of life. You think you're gonna meet them in, okay, which you can sometimes, but do you think you're gonna meet them 2 weeks, 3 months, and like, oh, I love this person. This is my person for the rest of life. You're a Cancer, I'm a Cancer. This is meant to be. It was written in the stars. It doesn't work like that, okay? A long-lasting relationship, you need time to grow. You need time to get to know that person, okay? I'm sorry, I just heard something. But anyways, you need time to get to know that person. You know, we need to truly slow down. Slow down. I'm not, first of all, I don't even like some people who's in my life. No, just kidding. I just know that we all need to chill. How do I say this? Hookup culture, I think, is so prevalent, right? And I think it is so common for people to talk to multiple different people, or you have a situationship. With that culture, we lose the authentic, true meaning of connection. Tinder, sliding in the DMs. Online dating
is for the devil.
Online dating is it's hard. It is so hard to do, but it's something that should be fun. You ever hook up with somebody and then it's like,
oh, I think we're gonna be together for the rest of...
What the? Who said that? I just met you like 2 days ago. What are you talking about? It takes time to get to know someone. I need to know, what do you like? What do you dislike? Are you a clean person? What does your bathroom look like? What does your bathroom look like? That's a good one. Bathroom and your kitchen. That says a lot about a person. Hygiene. Do you have good hygiene? You know, like, all of these things are key factors that I'm using to check off my list. Like, what? But here some people go. Again, they're in Alice in Wonderland trying to convince themselves, like, oh God, this is my person. Again, whether it's friend, family, relationship, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Pay attention to what's actually happening, okay? Are you blind? Like, I'll give you my, I'm not wearing my glasses today, but I'll give you my glasses. Like, let's go set up an appointment. We're gonna go get you some LASIK. Understand When someone is showing you who they are, it doesn't take multiple times. 1 to 2 times max. You do something once, okay, I give you leeway. You made a mistake. People can redeem themselves. If you don't show up that second time on time, you can't be late 2 times in a row. After that, the party's over. The party is over. Like, I'm going home. Okay, I'm tired. Understand? People show you what they value. When people show you how they value themselves, other people in their life, and nature, it's a display of who they are as a person. If you treat me good, but you don't treat the stranger in a Starbucks good, I'm sorry, I don't like that. Oh my God, you know what I hate? I hate people who are rude to waiters. If you're what? That's a human, you know? Have some respect. Treat people how you want to be treated. Don't treat someone differently because they're in a different position from you and because you feel like you're higher than them. That is just
it gets my gears grinding.
gears start turning because that's so rude. I can't stand rude people, okay? And how someone treats, their possessions also is a telltale sign of how they'll treat your stuff. If you go over to someone's house and their house is dirty, or you get in their car and their car is dirty, am I gonna be surprised when you come over to my house and you make a mess and you don't fucking clean up after yourself? No, I'm not. I'm just smarter than that. Like, I've been through this too many times. I take things for how they are. What I do fault myself for, I like to think people are as good as me. When I'm shown that people are actually rude or people are gross and disgusting, it really takes me back for a second because I'm not disrespectful. I respect everyone. I try to, at least. I sometimes forget that there are people in this world who just don't, but whatever. You live and you learn and you understand who you vibe with and you understand who you don't vibe with, What do they say? Like, you vibe with your tribe, or your vibe is of your tribe. I don't know, something like that. You know what's hard, and I must say, and you may be able to relate to this, being a personable person
Is a gift.
And a curse.
I'm naturally kind. I'm naturally I look good. When I meet someone, we instantly click. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of a vibe. I'm a vibe. Yeah. If I had $1 for every time I've heard, oh my God, I feel like I've known you for years, or I love your energy. Oh my God, I'd be richer than fucking Bezos. I'd have so many pesos, it would be crazy. Jeff Pesos. And sometimes people see that you're personable or you're a good person and they fucking take advantage. Just because they know you're kind. Okay,
Can you do this for me?
okay, yeah, sure. And then it's just an avalanche of favors. They never fucking return the favor to you. They just take advantage. Those are the people you have to cut out of your life. You cannot bend over backwards for somebody and they don't do the same for you. They're over there just like, God damn. Doesn't it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. I've been there a few times where I've done things for people and they just don't do the same for me. I had this one friend. I had a car. It was a nice car too. I had an Audi A5 and I left it with a friend of mine because I was doing a little bit of traveling or whatever, and I was like, please take care of my car or whatever. I don't care what you do. When I get back, I just want my car. I came back. That shit was... When I came back, I didn't come back to a car. Are me and that person still friends? No. Because I feel like that was the last straw. Fuck the straw. There was no straw. There was no cup. There was just, I was over it. I was like, you fucked me over so many times and now you destroyed my vehicle. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not a materialistic person by any means, but if you don't respect the things that I own, you don't respect me. And if you don't respect me, this is not gonna work. Again, this is not Alice in Wonderland. This is not a fucking movie. This is my life. And in my life, I take that shit seriously, okay? I want quality people around me who reciprocates the same type of energy. We don't have to be the same person. That wouldn't be any fun. Like, that's so boring. But we have to have the same energy. I just want to have people around me. I do for you as you do for me. That's really it. You know, it's not hard to respect people. But in order to respect other people, you have to respect yourself. You can't be a broken person. And if you are a broken person who's trying to go into a relationship, that's a red flag. Self care. Self care. That's all I'll say. You have to practice self care. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. Take care of your body. Take care of the way you look. It's important. Make time for the things that fuels you. And in turn, like, your relationships will meet where you are. If you are someone who likes to read, so you know, you go out to coffee shops and you're reading a little book, someone comes over, oh my god, I like the book you're reading. And then that sparks a conversation, and then poof, look, you may have just met your person. And how did we get here? Because we were doing things that we wanted to actually do. Going out to the fucking club with your friends, you stumble into somebody, you exchange numbers, you start talking for a few months. Now it's 2 years later and you're like, fuck, I hate this person. Well, why do you think that is? Why is that?
What's wrong with you? Get it together.
Get it together. Get it together. Just get it together. There's no rush in finding people that suit you. And there's no rush in finding your significant other. I am not in any rush to get married anytime soon. What? I would not marry myself right now. Like, I'm still growing. I'm still evolving. I need time to come into who I am as a person. I'm young. I'm in my 20s. Like, do I think getting married in your 20s is a bad thing? No, because we all have our different paths. But for me, I do think I am too young to be married. In my 20s, I feel it's my time to make my mistakes and learn who I am as an individual and build for my future. And then 30s, mid 30s, 40s, 50s, never. Then I'll get married. It's no rush. And stop comparing yourself to people. Just because you get on social media and you see your friends or you see other people happily in a relationship, that doesn't have to be you. Like, it's okay to be single. It's okay to not have ample amount of friends. It's okay to not have 100,000 followers. Like, the simple life is also a good life. Like, people don't get that. I don't. Social media has screwed us. We're fucked. Like, there's so many ideals that we feel like we're supposed to hold in our brain, or so many standards that we feel like we're to abide by. There's no rule book, okay? There is absolutely no rule book. I know that from my life, and I may think certain things or I may search certain stuff, but I know that it's expendable, it's malleable, it's not that serious. Like, as things change in your life, learn to evolve. If you feel like you're suited for a person, that person may have just been there for that amount of time. You've outgrown each other, and that's okay. Just because you outgrow someone doesn't mean you no longer love them. You just no longer like them. I can love you until the day I die. That doesn't mean that I like you. That doesn't mean I want to sleep with you. No, let alone marry you. Yeah, it's okay to outgrow people. Let go. Let go. Let go. I'm not holding on to something that I feel like that's not suited for me. For what? Like, what's the point? It can only hurt me. It can't help me. It's a hindrance to who I am as a person. It's stifling to my development, because I may be at this level and this person may be at this level. And now I feel like I have to come down here to interact with you. And it may be vice versa. I may be here and it may be here, and I feel like I'm bringing this person down. What's wrong, princess? Do you have to go outside? Okay. Take you outside. Give me 1 second, Jasmine. I have no time to give. If we don't mesh, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I have no time. As I'm getting older, I understand I need to prioritize what's for me. The more that I grow into myself, if you're not suiting who I am, kick rocks. Fish. Skedaddle. Hasta la vista. Hasta la bye-bye. Peace. Arrivederci, my friend. And it's only because I value myself and I'm on a journey of self-love. Quality over quantity. If you're not giving me quality, don't give me anything. I've been a younger individual who had an idea of what I wanted and it didn't really suit me. So now I'm just trying to not let the idea of a person or an idea of a particular life that I want consume what it is that I truly need to become the person that I am to be. And I want the same for you. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna learn together. The only way we can do that is if we cut people from our lives who don't serve us. It's time to live in reality. Get rid of people who don't suit us. Alrighty, that's all I have for today. We'll talk again. Bye for now.